5 product types that you should have in your skincare regimen at any age, at any time, for wonderful, clear, smooth, more glowing, radiant skin. So let's get started, and I'll tell you what I think about these and why. Okay, like I said, we're going to go over 5 product types that no matter what product line you choose, and there is a ton of them, and it's so exciting, you're still going to keep these in your regimen. When you're done with one, go out and shop in another product line, but keep these 5 types of products in your regimen, especially if you're over 60. So the first one that I believe, and not in order of importance, we can talk about that at the end, but the first thing in everybody's skincare regimen, no matter what product line, so we're not going to talk about specific product lines, which is better or worse, and we're not going to talk about ingredients. We're going to make this real simple, and you can jot it down. So your first product type is going to be a hyaluronic serum. Hyaluronics have been the rage for years now. Why are they staying the rage? Because they work. Hyaluronic helps to keep that water into the skin, and we need that. It helps to hydrate beyond what most moisturizers can do alone. So most moisturizers now include HA, which is a hyaluronic acid, not to be confused with a burning type acid. It's a hyaluronic, which is natural in our bodies for lubricating joints and so forth. So we have it in our body, it recognizes it, and it helps retain moisture. So any hyaluronic, have fun shopping. Hyaluronic. If you're dry, even add a couple of drops to your moisturizer that you currently have. So hyaluronic, that's your first one you're going to jot down. The second one I tell people is you have to have a type of brightening serum or a brown correcting serum, a hydroquinone that corrects that's a medical ingredient that corrects brown spots. But how can you have great skin if you have all the brown spots all over? So what you want to do is get an ingredient, and they have different product types, and every line will usually have some type of brightening product or hyperpigmentation product. Those are what you want to keep in your regimen. Use them. I use mine in the morning. If you're going to use one that they suggest to use at night, that's okay too. But you want to get that on. You want to get a sunblock. Right now, I'm using this one, but you want to get a sunblock that you can use pretty much every day when you're going out in the sun. I'm not an esthetician that suggests you just plaster your whole body, but I am an esthetician that will tell you, put it on your face if you're going out in the sun, even doing errands, and make sure you bring it down on your neck and chest. That is super important, and on the back of your hands. Every regimen needs a sunblock. So you're going to get one that you really, really like and does great for your skin and doesn't clog it. That is the third product you're going to write on your skincare regimen. And the next one is a retinol product. No matter what product you choose, all the product lines, I would say most of them, have a type of retinol or a retin A. Retinol is a little bit more buffered, and we've talked about that before, but you are going to have that in your regimen. You can't get good skin without this. So whatever product I'm using at the time, whatever company I choose, I'm using them at least 4 nights out of the week, sometimes 5 to 6. Why is that? Because some of them are so strong that then you start physically peeling. I don't mind some of that when I need to, but sometimes you just need a little break. So you don't have to rock around peely. Just get this in your regimen. Bring it down all the way through the neck and chest and get it on the back of the hands. You'll love yourself for it. The last thing on that 5 list is an exfoliator. Whether you get a cleanser like this, that's a good exfoliator cleanser with alpha hydroxy acids and beta hydroxy acids, you want to get something that exfoliates. How can you get all these luscious products on dead skin cells? So you have to exfoliate at home. If you want to choose a product exfoliating pad that you use 3 nights out of the week, 3 mornings out of the week, do that. If you want to get a serum, that's okay too. I go back and forth from cleansers to serums to exfoliating pads, and sometimes I combine them. Just make sure you have one in your regimen. That's what you need to have glowing skin. And it will help the aging process to really slow down. So that is the 5th thing. So you have 5 key product types that you want. And have fun shopping. And on this channel, we're going to also review all sorts of different types. But we're here also to guide you through on every single budget, because I believe there's one in every budget that does a really good job of working. So I hope this makes it a little easier on everyone as to what they should keep in their regimen. If sometimes you're out of a brightening one or that retinol, that's okay, but get it in again as soon as possible. So thanks for liking and subscribing, and we love having you come back here. And put comments below if you want to see different types of products for me to talk about as a long-term esthetician, and budget-friendly or high-end. So thank you for liking and subscribing, and always stay fabulous. And that's what we're here for wrinkles and giggles, not only to have some fun, but to stay fabulous. Thanks, and have a great day, and we'll see you soon.